Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Busi Selesho. I'm an international accredited money coach. I'm a money consciousness teacher and energy healer. Welcome back. So, we are having our first full moon for the year 2021 January. We are having our full moon in Leo. So, it is that time again where we talk a little bit about what we should be doing and how this can benefit us. So, you probably have seen some of my videos where I talk about why we talk about the energy of the moon. Why is it so important to us? So if you're not sure why we're talking about this, check other videos. There's a lot to say today, so I just want to get on with it. So the energy that we are having this January is an amazing energy, specifically because we are having a full moon on a Thursday. Now, Thursday on the astrological chart is a day of money. So if you have money issues, if you want to manifest money, if you want to do any money work, it is good to do it on a Thursday. So then this January we are having our full moon on a Thursday, so which means that, hey, the energy is gonna be totally amazing, setting up a full-blown amazing stage for all the work that we want to do with our money. So it is some of the astrologers call it an abundance day. Literally, Thursday is an abundance day. So if you've ever wanted abundance, if you've ever wished for abundance, this is the day. Thursday. So yeah, and today I'm recording from my praying area. I don't know how this happened. I was just trying to get away from the noise because this is probably the only quiet place in this house. So yeah, I just didn't want to fight, I just wanted to be like, I don't want to fight with people around their noises, and I was just like, okay, fine, let me leave them alone. So yeah, anyway, let's get to it. So the Leo energy is an energy that can be dramatic, that can be really like all out there, like trying to prove a point. Leo people are always just like, smartly dressed. They want to show up. They can be dramatic when they get the chance. So you might be feeling a little bit chaotic, but also the current energy that is Leo is also allowing us and taking out things that have been put under the carpet. So you might feel like emotions that you've tucked away nicely, very, very far, a long time ago, that you just never wanted to go to, they have come up. They just like, can you deal with me today? Deal with me. I'm ready for you to deal with me. I mean, that has happened for me. Emotions that I didn't know were there. Well, maybe I didn't know, but I didn't want to sort of work with them. They've come up and they like literally telling me their name and their date of birth, and they like why they are here and all that. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this. But actually it's a good thing because I finally understand some of the things that happened in my life. I understand why I react the way sometimes I react to certain things, because this has come up for me to deal with it. And one of the most important things that you could do for yourself during this full moon, while you're feeling all this dramatically chaotic energy, things coming up, things showing up, things wanting you to deal with, finding out information that you were not ready to find out. If there's information that you've been put in the dark with, this information is going to come up, and you all this kind of stuff might happen in your life, and a lot could happen, like I'm saying, things could come up, your own emotions, other information that you did not even want to hear about might be coming up. So while all that is happening, remember that there is always a big picture. There's always why all that is happening. So there's always a silver lining, even if it looks so chaotic, even if it looks so dramatic, even if it looks like, oh hell no, why is this even here? Understand the silver lining. Look out for the part that this is here for. Look for the reason why this is happening. Do not just deal with it on that, oh my God, I wish it. Don't wish it away. I mean, not that you shouldn't wish it away, but like maybe you should wish it away. But try to not wish it away in a way of saying it's a bad thing. Look at it and understand why it's here. Look at it and understand the gift in it. So, okay, number one, okay, like I said, it's going to be a little bit chaotic. Your emotions, things coming up, things showing up, things needing to deal with, things that you had put away for some time, they might be coming up. But then the other thing is that you might feel like you're caught off guard, like you were never ready for this. Like it's just happening. Or you're even confused. Why is this happening? I thought this was going this way. Now, why is it all of a sudden going this way? So that, and then another thing that could show up in this last week of January, it could be uncertainty. So you could have been sure about something, and then all of a sudden now you're not sure if you should do it or not. You're not sure if it's still a good idea. You're not sure if you really want to go through with it. So that might happen, and it is just that for you to remember the reason why. Remember the big picture. Like, okay, this is why I was doing this. This is why it's important to me. I'm not just doing it for doing it. I am doing it because there's a reason why. This is why it must be done. I still want to do it because I want that result in my life, or I want that progress in my life. Okay, so but also while we're going through this, we are also protected from being hurt by the rumblings. So make sure that you understand that once this is happening, once this chaotic energy is there and you're feeling like you're not supported, you're not stable, know that there is protection around you. Your angels and your guides are there to make sure that you understand the big picture. You have that protection of knowing that there is energy, there is beings that are behind you in making sure that you can go through with this and understand it, and go back and ask the question why. If you're feeling uncertain, go back and ask the question, why am I supposed to understand even this? Because I was never ready for it. So get yourself to understand the big picture. That will really help you. That will really do a lot for you to be stable and feel that protection. Okay, so then like I said, it is definitely a fortunate time. So we also, in the last week of Jan, we're also going to have Jupiter come in conjunction with the sun, which is a good thing. Jupiter always brings fortune, and when it links up with the sun, that is even better. So then we are to use this energy for the fortune making things. I mean, I'm here for that. I can see the other stuff, like I'm like, okay, fine, let the emotions come up and all that, but I'm just here for the fortune. So it is a good time right now to write contracts, to get business deals, to go and sign your employment contract. You're probably gonna get an extra 2, 3, 4, 5, 20,000 rand on that. You could negotiate a good deal for yourself right now if there's something that you need to be signing as in a contract. So make sure that if there was a contract that needs to be signed, get it signed right now, because you will get a good deal. And if it's work, also try make sure that it's signed now. If it's a business deal, make sure it's signed now. But also it's good to launch new things. So if you want to launch a business, if you want to launch an event, you want to launch your book, you want to launch your podcast, you want to launch your YouTube channel, you want to launch, I don't know, whatever you want to launch it. It will be accepted. It will make sense to those who you're launching it to. So it's a good time. It's like a fortune time. Fortune time, it's fortune time. Use the fortune time. Okay. So as I said, it's definitely Abandance Day. So I have, oh my goodness, so much work that I know you need to do. You need to do a whole lot of manifestation work this Thursday, because this kind of energy that is filled with such a positive vibe concerning money and concerning fortune and concerning abundance normally does not come in this way, like in a really big way. When also there is an emotional charge that has to do with things that are being revealed. So imagine you having revelations that are all about maybe a new business, then you launch it, a new product, you launch it, a new idea, you launch it. It's just gonna work. So in the Goddess program, some of you are already in the Goddess program. You know that the Sunday we were doing manifestation work. We have so much work, like tons and tons and tons and tons of stuff that we learned about. And these are proper money spells that we have learned about this Sunday, that you really want to practice them this coming Thursday. You really want to get your hands to do the work that is connected to you, allowing yourself to use your energy powers. Because all of us have energy powers, but then most people don't use their energy powers. Most people don't know they have energy powers. So I am not even going to take time to share those here because they are quite, advanced work. And there's, of course, if you join the Goddess program, you're going to be, taken through a certain journey so that you can understand that work better. But if you're not part of the Goddess program, please make sure you get to be part of the program like as soon as before Thursday. So, and of course, ask for the recording. I'll put the email and the phone, the WhatsApp number on the description box. Ask for the recording and prepare yourself and do the work on Thursday. Do this amazing, amazing, amazing work that I know is gonna set our 2021 in another a dimension. And it's just not gonna be 2021. I mean, we're definitely gonna go big. We're definitely gonna go big, go like 5 years. Because this is proper energy that you want to use for those things that you want. And why do we even use the energy work? It's because God gave us the things that we want. God gave us the things that we want before we were born, before we were in our mother's womb. God already set up the things. But then once you get here, you have to do the manifestation work, because manifestation work takes the things that you were given by God before you were in your mother's womb, from the spiritual leg of your life, or the spiritual field, or the spiritual vibration of you, to your physical vibration, to the place where the car is in your garage, the house is standing, the boyfriend is breathing, the marriage certificate is signed. I don't know what else you want. So those things, you want them, you have the desire for them because you were already given before you got here. But the thing is that all of it is in the spirit. All of it is in the spiritual realm. You have to go into the spiritual realm and say, oh, by the way, I'm here for this and this and this and this now. I'm here for this and this and this now. Now I'm of age to have 1, 2, 3. Now I'm of age to have the car. Now I'm of age to have the house. Now I'm of age to have this. When you do the manifestation work, you are allowing your mind to accept that for sure I am ready and I'm getting myself what was already mine. So you can't go and take other people's things. Nobody can take your own things. But if you don't go and fetch them, if you don't go to the storage house and say, hey, I'm here for my car, hey, I'm here for my house, hey, I'm here for my what, you're never going to have them. You're going to live all your life without the stuff that you here to have. I mean, we are here to do the work of the Lord, but God also made sure that when we're here, we're going to be taken good care of. We'll have the things we want while we do His work. Now, if you don't do the manifestation work, you're never going to touch those things. You're going to always be like, God, I'm busy here working, but why am I broke? God, I'm here always busy working, but why am I having a stinky job? I'm here working, but why is my relationship so crappy? I'm here, but like I don't even have a relationship. And then God will be like, but child, I gave you the stuff before you left. I made sure you have everything you need. Can you please go fetch your stuff? So we do the manifestation work for that. So like I said, if you are not on the Goddess program, make sure you get onto the Goddess program before Thursday. Make sure that you get the recording before Thursday. Make sure by Thursday you are ready and you are doing the manifestation work. And you know what you want. You know what you want this year. You know what you want for the next 5 years, because that's what we're doing. Okay, so it is definitely Abundance Day. Make sure that you get onto that. It's very, very important. So there's also another good thing with the Leo full moon, that it's about expansion. So expansion of talents and gifts, which is another important thing in our lives, because God gave us talents and gifts for them to take care of us. So when you're expanding on your skills, when you're expanding on your talents, when you're expanding on the things that you do with what God gave you, guess what? You get more out of life. So this is the time to expand on your gift. This is the time to expand on your calling. This is the time to expand on your purpose. And I mean, this current January, the new program for healers started, and so many healers are like finding themselves like, wow, they like, oh my God, I knew all along that I was supposed to be a healer, but I didn't understand how to. So if you know that you are a healer and you like to start to do that work for yourself, start to get into even understanding what healing you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing, please contact me, email pa@busiselesho.com, and ask about the program. I'm going to put also a link for the program on the description box where you could register. We'll definitely give you a call and explain to you a little bit more what is it about. But literally what it is about is, if you're a healer and you know that you've been told that you're a healer, you've known for years that you're a healer, but you have not allowed yourself to start that work, maybe it's time for you to do that. Maybe it's time for you to start the journey. And I mean, other people, it takes them 2 weeks, other people, it takes them 3 months, other people, it takes them 6 months, other people, it takes them 1 year. It doesn't matter, as long as you start the journey and make sure that you are finding yourself in the gift that God gave you. You're finding yourself in the place where God wanted you to be, because that is the one place where you feel fulfillment. When you're doing what God brought you here for, when you're doing that calling and purpose that God brought you here for. If it's being a CEO, if you're doing that, you feel so fulfilled. If it's being a singer and you're doing that, you feel so fulfilled. If it's being a healer and you're doing that, you feel so fulfilled. So I have been given that opportunity by God to lead healers into their destiny, lead healers into that place where God called them to. So if you know that you are one, please give me a call. All right, so, and it's a good time to start that journey right now, because the energy allows for that expansion. So if you've been thinking, should I not, it is quite a good time energy wise to do it now. But then, you know what, if you're not ready, you're not ready. Wait until the day you feel that you're ready. Again, another good thing is that it's time to be creative. So if you've always been thinking maybe about writing a book, it's time to start. If you've been thinking about starting maybe a fashion line or fashion label, start it. It's time to be creative. If you wanted to start maybe your art, look at your art gifts or anything like that, start. The energy is allowing for creativity. So it's a good time to allow those creative juices to flow. Make sure that you use them. You use them, like, even if you just have to put a whole plan of how you're gonna do it, because it will be easier. It will flow. You will be able to do it without any struggle. So it's a very good time to be creative. And it's time for those in maybe corporate places to get into leadership positions, to get into leading others, and maybe leading yourself in the next level of your life. So if you've been thinking maybe for some years, maybe I do want a leadership position, it's time to do it. If it's in an organization or it's wherever, do that. It's a good time to take the leadership role. So if you've been thinking about it, but you've not been sure if you should do it, do it. Take those leadership roles. And also, I mean, the best person to lead in anybody's life is itself. So make sure that you're leading self. Make sure that you going for the things that you said you want. Make sure that you're doing the things that you said you want. Make sure that the things that are important in your life are in the front row. They are not at the back. You'll not just be like, okay, I'll see you in 10 years. I'll see you in 20 years. Get them done now. Okay. And Let me see my time. Okay. And the last two things. One is that don't allow fear to stop you. So this could be also a time where you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling like, whew, it's a lot. I don't know where to start. I don't know if I should be even doing this. So don't allow fear to take this opportunity away from you. So try to understand the big picture. As I said earlier, why should I be doing this? How is it going to help me? What is it going to do in my life? How will I feel after this is done? Because happiness is everything, right? So if it's going to make you happy, do it. Okay, then the last thing is that open your heart. So if you do not open your heart, you're not going to be able to move with speed, but also you're not going to be able to be understood by others. So if you open your heart, you're able to get into the hearts of others and they can understand you. So you're starting a new business, you're starting a new job, you want a new relationship. Open your heart so that you can be able to receive the support from others that they have for you. Open your heart, because that is actually the core of everything in life. If you have an open heart, you are able to receive a lot more in life. If you're guarding yourself a lot, especially around things that are to benefit you, you normally lose out, because putting that guard, it does protect you, but it doesn't allow also things that are good to come to you. So open your heart and trust God will protect you from any hate that might come up. But having an open heart just makes life so much better. So one of the things that you could do with this energy is to literally go and do your manifestation work, is to definitely get yourself to understand, be clear on what you want, but don't also ask for small things. Ask God for big stuff. God is willing and God wants to deal with you in that high level. Ask God for big stuff. Don't ask God for small things. Don't ask God for just a car. Ask God for bigger things. You know, when you ask God that, God, I think now I'm ready to be that CEO. When you are a CEO, you will get the car. So don't be asking God for a car if you ask God to be a CEO. If you know that you're now ready to go and run your business, ask God for a world-class business that is known worldwide. Because when you are known worldwide, you will be having worldwide money. You will not have a car problem. You will not be having a, oh my goodness, where am I gonna live problem. I mean, I've got international clients and I promise you, I don't have problems of car and what. So you want to ask God for bigger stuff, because bigger things make it easy for you to get the small things. So don't be this current full moon in a Thursday that is Abandance Day and you busy asking God for small stuff. I mean, really, you do need the small stuff, but don't ask God for small stuff. Ask God for big things. When you get the big things, the small stuff come with the big things. Just think of it that way. When you ask for big things, the small stuff are going to be added anyway. So don't ask big. Go really big. So that's why I was saying that you must do the manifestation work, because the manifestation work allow you to not look down on yourself, but like, wow, should I be even asking this God? I just need a car. That's all. You know what, God, actually, I could have that, but let's just give me the car. You know, forget that. No, ask for the big stuff. Ask for your dreams. Your dreams will make sure that you get all this other small stuff. Go big. Go like, yes, Lord, I'm submitting my stuff. I'm submitting my request, and it's not a small one. So yeah, I hope you're gonna have a lovely Thursday, full moon in Jan, Abandance Day. So do the work, and if you really would like to do more, you really want to put on all the energy, join us on the Goddess program. If you are part of the Goddess program but you were not with us Sunday, make sure that you get the recording as soon as you can. There's a whole lot of stuff you need to prepare. There's a whole lot of ingredients you need to prepare for Thursday, so please make sure that you get your yourself ready for Thursday evening, Thursday morning, doesn't matter. Make sure that you're ready and do the work. Do the work, because that is going to make sure that the energy is used by you the correct way. And when you're using the energy the correct way, things in your life flow easily. Things in your life fall into place. Nobody has time to work hard for nothing. Nobody. We are all tired, guys. We are all tired. I mean, a lot is happening in our lives. We are all exhausted. So use the energy. Let the universe make these things happen for you. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you click on the subscribe button and you click on the notification bell so that you can get other videos like this, because there's a whole lot of this where this came from. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye bye.